Hey everybody, welcome to Couch Chat with Ron Pertee here on twitch.tv and later on YouTube. I am coming to you live from the couch. I had all the intentions of being in a nice chair and having things work that way, but unfortunately I'm a little under the weather. Just a little, not a lot. So this show will continue to be the laziest talk show on the planet for just a little while longer. And originally I had intended on doing this just Monday through Thursday, but I realized if I want to make my presence known here on Twitch that I have to really drive home the fact that I'm here and I'm not going anywhere and I'm putting my fist in my hand and all that kind of stuff. So Couch Chat is going to keep going here on Twitch, and then it'll show up on YouTube later. It's not a long show. We did a pilot last night. Hello in the chat there. Habbo. Hello. We did an extended version last night. It was about a half an hour. The chat was pumping. It was a lot of fun. I might post that to YouTube later. This one's actually going up, so if you're watching this now, yeah, there you go. So we have a bunch of stuff to talk about and a little time to do it. Let's get right into it. The internet today was broken by kindness. That's right, I said it. Kindness. Today, the internet was broken by kindness because the first image of Tom Hanks has come out with him as Mr. Rogers. And a lot of people are always like, when it comes to biopics and this guy playing that guy or girl playing that guy, when it comes to that Bob Dylan biopic, if you guys remember that. And a lot of people are always ready to hate on stuff. But we'll get to the hate later. Let's just take a look at this. This is Tom Hanks next to Mr. Rogers. I want you guys to look at this and let me know what you think. I think that this looks great. I think it seems like they're going to be focusing a lot on the later part of his life when he is a friends with a reporter, and I have the documentary. What won't you be my neighbor? And it's I haven't watched it yet because I can't bring myself to just sit there and cry. You know, I can't bring myself to weep uncontrollably. But when I do, I'll be sure to give everybody a full report on that. This is what Tom Hanks looks like as Mr. Rogers, and the internet lost their mind in a positive way. They said that this is perfect, that this is the way things should be, and I gotta agree with them. I think this is fantastic. So what do you guys think? In the chat or in the comments below if you're watching this later. I think it's a perfect choice. It's going to be so weird, somebody that I grew up watching having a biopic and it's done correctly. So many are done horribly, and this one looks like it's going to be done well because Tom Hanks is Tom Hanks. Couple of quick things I should talk about before we get into the Dark Phoenix. One, my shirt right here, the Milwalking Dead. It's the sausages that run around Miller Park. This shirt is courtesy of MilwalkingDead.com. Charlie Bussian is the head guy over there. These shirts are great. There's one that's cool. It's the state of Wisconsin with the Jason mask. I like that one too. Also, this is the one time I'm going to say it. The one time. So please spread this to people. Let them know that from now on, from this point forward, this show, Couch Chat, is a Trump-free zone. We have to deal with him during the day. We have to deal with all the rigmarole and the BS and everything else during the day. And when you come here, I want you to have fun. We'll talk pop culture. We'll talk whatever, but we're not going to talk about him because we shouldn't have to talk about him. We should just enjoy the time we have on this earth that doesn't involve Donald Trump. So I hope you guys enjoy that because I am going to breathe a sigh of relief for the few minutes that I'm on doing this. So there's that. And now that we've mentioned that, let's get into, man, this is hard for me because I'm an X-Men fan. That was the first comic I ever got. Uncanny X-Men 286, the first issue of the Muir Island saga, where the Shadow King and that brings the X-Men together. It's right before Jim Lee flooded comics and brought the price of everything down. Remember that? I remember that. So I love that storyline, and that was what got me into comics. And I look forward to X-Men movies because as part of me, it's like, okay, even if this is horrible, maybe I'll find something redeeming that I like about it, and I can go on and, do my thing. The only thing in Apocalypse that was redeeming was the Quicksilver bit. So that there's that. I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna pull with Dark Phoenix. There's a lot of things. I mean, I don't think that Sophie Turner is. I mean, I watch her on Game of Thrones. I don't think she's that great of an actress. But don't take my word for it. We're gonna watch the trailer right now, and I want you. I'll make little comments as we go along, and you let me know what you think. So let's bring up the trailer here.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
The mind is a fragile thing. Takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
This is the end.
Charles, what did you do?
I had to keep her stable.
There before
I protected her.
From the truth? There's another word for that.
I came looking for answers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't. They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission. Jean. She's all rage, pain, and it's all coming out at once.
Jean lost control, but she's still our friend.
This is your fault, Charles. The world is on the brink. I'm sorry I didn't stop it sooner.
You're always sorry, Charles, and there's always a speech, and nobody cares.
There's still hope. Don't do this.
They're right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
Dark Phoenix trailer. What'd you guys think of that? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the Dark Phoenix trailer. It's a little, I don't know. I just don't want them to mess it up like they messed up Apocalypse, because they really messed that one up bad. And it broke my heart thinking that maybe we would be getting the X Factor with Iceman and Cyclops and Jean. I don't know. But this is the last one that's coming out through, was it Fox? So we'll have to see how they get worked into the Marvel Universe. I know Kevin Feige's taking them over in Fantastic Four, which I can't wait for them to not screw up for once. And then there's also Deadpool. I haven't watched Deadpool 2 yet, but I think that's the one thing Marvel might mess up, and that might piss off people. But we'll see how that works. So, but yeah. So Couch Chat was never intended to be a very long show. And we're nearing the end. And let's check the chat real quick and see what people have to say. We should enjoy it for what it is and not stress out or release it. And I completely agree. but deep down, the nerd in me is like, I don't know, I grew up with that and they're ruining it type of thing. And I'm not saying it ahead of time that they have. I'm going to watch the movie. I've come to the conclusion that I can't complain about something if I don't see it. So, that's why a lot of people complaining about Deadpool 2. I can't because I haven't seen it yet. I have it. I haven't watched it. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with the films. That's what, November? When is it? I don't even know when it's coming out. I don't remember. But it should be soon. And then everything's probably going to get rebooted. So we'll see how that works. Maybe, ooh, excuse me, maybe it's a tie-in with Infinity War. Maybe whoever wields the gauntlet, like, creates a rip in reality and brings them in. And then when they do a Fantastic Four movie, please don't have an origin story. Please don't have Doom right away. Just kind of like ease things in. Please. And please have John Krasinski and Emily Blunt play Sue and Reed. And Ansel from Baby Driver would be awesome as Johnny Storm. And then, controversial choice, I want to see John Cena play a CGI thing. I think he's got comedic timing. He can pull off that brutish kind of fella thing. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. But that's neither here nor there. So if you do enjoy the show and you'd like to support us, head over to patreon.com/RonPertie. The link is right here. Or if you just want to do a one-time donation, head over to paypal.me/RonPertie. You can put in your own amount. You don't need to stress out. And you don't have to worry about a rolling donation type thing. We're trying to get things going here to where we can get a proper set, like with a desk and stuff, and make couch chat even cooler. Or a bigger couch with a better camera and stuff. But we want to make sure that happens. We want to make sure that Couch Chat is an amazing, even 10, 15-minute program that you can just sit down for the day and just kind of, whatever. And I'm sure at some point interviews will pop up. I'll throw them up here. But for now, this is Couch Chat. You're watching. I'm your host, Ron Pertie, and I hope you have yourself a great weekend. We will see you again on Monday with whatever happens. We'll see you then.